In most cases, we're not quite at harvest season yet. So a lot of what's being talked about in the agricultural world this past week has centered around FFA and Tractor Supply and that ever-present boogeyman of food labels, especially as they relate to meat and dairy and their plant-based alternatives. But we'll get to all that in just a moment. This is episode 11 of New Ground, AGDAILY's weekly video series that looks at everything that's fun, fantastic, and interesting in the world of agriculture. My name is Ryan Tipps. I'm the editor of AGDAILY, and here's your obligatory call out to like, subscribe, or do whatever you have to do to keep seeing these videos every week. They're a fun way to tell agriculture's story, and man, there are a lot of great stories to tell. This has been a week of some great donations and some cool fundraisers, and it all started with the Farmland brand, which ponied up $100,000 for the National FFA Foundation. The gift is part of the 2021 Honoring the Heartland Tour, an initiative launched last June by Farmland to show appreciation for the work and commitment in Midwest farming communities, agricultural industries, and retail establishments, and to support the next generation of farmers. The $100K donation is being made on top of tens of thousands of dollars that they've already given. And all of this money is going to go towards supporting the national mission of the FFA. Keeping in the giving spirit, Tractor Supply and Carhartt have partnered to create a Support the Trades t-shirt. It's part of an effort to basically try to fill the need in the skills trades gap here in the US. A portion of the sales of the shirts will go toward the nonprofit Skills USA, which provides students with workplace and technical skills grounded in academics as well as valuable industry connections. Few brands are as iconic in rural America as Tractor Supply and Carhartt are, so we expect to see this partnership gain a lot of great momentum. We learned in the past week that the Beyond Meat brand is truly reaching Beyond Meat, as it applied for the trademark of the name Beyond Milk. Beyond Meat has emerged as one of the most talked about plant-based and vegan meat alternatives on the market. The company uses pea as its protein source, and recent research shows that their Beyond Burger most closely resembled the odor profile of an actual hamburger, at least when compared with other alternatives in the industry. The trademark documents show that Beyond is hoping to use the Beyond Milk term for making milkshakes, coffee or tea beverages with milk, or milk substitutes. This shouldn't come as a surprise because dairy alternatives are really big business. And at least over the last few months, courts have been more and more often siding with these newer food products over how their foods are labeled. Way back in June, Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack said he wanted to provide more pandemic relief for dairy farmers. And in the past few days, a lot more details of those provisions have been released. Through the program, the USDA will provide about $350 million in pandemic assistance payments to dairy farmers who received a lower value for their products due to the market abnormalities caused by the pandemic. The assistance is part of a larger package including permanent improvements to the Dairy Margin Coverage Safety Net program. The goal is to reimburse qualified dairy farmers for 80% of the revenue difference per month based on an annual production. We're certainly hoping that all of these factors combined will actually make a significant and tangible improvement for our dairy farmers. It's hard to believe that by this time next week it will be September. That means lots of harvest and hopefully some cooler weather is going to be sticking around at least a little more consistently. Thank you for watching this video, and please keep an eye on AGDAILY and all of our social channels this coming week. We have a lot going on. Take care.